What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of J&D Sports Talk. In this episode, I'm going to be giving you my NFL Week 4 power rankings. Kind of can't believe we're already at Week 4 already. We're like almost 1/4 through the season. Or it's a little more than that, but something like that. Week 4 already, though. These are obviously my Week 3 power rankings. Hopefully you watched last video. Um, I'm just going to be making my Week 4 ones, moving teams up and down. Biggest risers, who falls down, we'll have to see. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. Make sure you subscribe. Check out our TikTok and Twitch at J&D Sports Talk. And let's get into today's video. All right, at number 32, I have a new worst team in the NFL. Congratulations, Browns. You are no longer there. It is the New Orleans Saints. I knew the Saints were the worst team entering the season, but last week was really, really bad. And they lost, I think it was like 44-13, something like that. It was really bad. 35-3 at halftime. Saints, really bad. They're probably going to be at 32 spot for a while. Number 31, I got the Tennessee Titans. That Colts game was pretty bad. I think the final score was like 41-20 or something like that. But Titans, they're not a good team really at all. And they moved down to 31. At number 30, I have the New York Giants going on prime time and not putting a good look for themselves. They drop 4 spots. Like I said entering the season, the Giants don't look that bad, but they're 0-3. Offensive play is terrible. Quarterback situation's not great. I don't know how I feel about them starting Jackson Dart because I feel like he's one of those quarterbacks that needs a year to sit and develop, but we will have to see. Giants at 30. Number 29, I got the Miami Dolphins. They stay where they were. They did have a good game against Buffalo, but I don't think they're really still going to do anything this season. I think they're going to be the first team to clean house. Number 28, I got the Cleveland Browns. They move up 4 spots. Yes, I know it's one game, but they have the best defense right now in the NFL. The way they've been playing, they deserve to be up a few spots. They got a nice win over a talented Green Bay Packers team. Cleveland Browns are number 28. Number 27, I have the New York Jets staying where they moved up 1. They had a good game against Tampa, 21 points in the fourth quarter, but they're still not a great team, 0-3. A lot of the teams you see here are only 0 or 1 win. So I mean, I'm not really going off record entirely, mainly skill, but you know what I'm saying. Number 26. Unfortunately, I got the New England Patriots. 5 turnovers drops you 5 spots. Patriots were one of those teams that I was a little high on this season. They haven't found a rhythm offensively. Defense hasn't been terrible, but they're 1-2. Offense hasn't looked great. They turn the ball over just as much, if not more than anybody. They need to correct that. And they play Carolina this week, so hopefully Carolina could get the dub in that one. But number 25, I got the Las Vegas Raiders right above the New England Patriots. They put up a really bad last 2 games offensively. The Raiders offense has to find a rhythm. They have to get it going if they want to be any higher. Last week was not a great day for their offense, and even the week before. That Monday night game, 3 interceptions and all that. The Raiders offense has not found their rhythm yet. They got to find it soon. At number 24, I got the Atlanta Falcons. They lost 30-0. They looked absolutely terrible. Michael Penix was terrible. Their defense was decent, but Falcons sucked. They do suck, and they are number 24. They moved down 4 spots, and they got a tough games coming up, so they're not going to figure it out. Number 23, I got the Arizona Cardinals. They barely lost last week, but this team has looked underwhelming. I thought they'd be better than what they looked so far. But they're number 23 right now. They moved down 1 spot. Number 22, I got my Carolina Panthers moving up a solid 3 spots. 30-0 win. I'm not going to move them up all the way in the teens, but I liked what I seen in that game. I think we're better than these teams right here. We could beat any of them right now. I know we played Arizona, barely lost to them, but the last 6 quarters, The Panthers are 48-0 against their opponents in terms of scoring. So I like where we are right now, number 22. Hopefully we can keep moving up and keep building off it. We have a good schedule in our favor. We got the Patriots coming up. We got the Jets coming up in a few weeks. We got Cowboys. They won't have CeeDee Lamb. And we also play, who's the other team that we play? I'm trying to think. There's a game in between. I cannot think of it. Who did the Panthers play? Not this week, but next week after the Patriots. Oh, we play the Dolphins. Okay. So it goes Patriots, Dolphins, Cowboys, Jets. And then we play Buffalo, which I'm going to that game and I'm excited. But Panthers at 22. Let's keep building off that. Keep pounding. Number 21, I got the biggest riser of all time for J&D Sports Talk Power Rankings. It's the Houston Texans. I tried to keep this team in it, in the teens, high teens, tried to stay with them, but 0-3, and last week was just pathetic. Their offense is terrible. They moved down 7 spots to 21. They have little time to figure it out. Number 20, I got their division rival, the Jaguars. Jaguars, I think, are going to be a 7-8 win team. They're going to be a little inconsistent, but they're 2-1 right now. They're looking decent, and they move up 3 spots this week. Number 19, I got the Chicago Bears. They're the biggest mover, I believe. They move up 8 spots. Oh, they're not above the Cowboys right now. Well, it was one game. Okay, I know it was a really nice win, like 31-14, whatever it was. But the Bears are the Bears, and I'm only moving up 8 spots. I think that's fine where they are. Next week they could either be back around here or they could be up here. We will have to see. They need another game like that. Number 18, I got the Cowboys. Defense is terrible. Now they're without CeeDee Lamb. They could find a way to easily fall down in these power rankings, unfortunately, but we will have to see how they bounce back. Number 17, I got the Steelers. They stay. They move up 2 spots. They got a win over the Patriots, and it was a good one. Pretty clean. Not really any turnovers. But Steelers move up 2 spots. 17. I need to see more from them. Now we get to the top half of the league. Let me know what tier your team is. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, Tier 4. My team's in Tier 1. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do that. Where were we? 22. All right. Were we 22? Yeah, we were. All right. 16. I got the Denver Broncos. They barely lost last week, but the Broncos, I mean, I feel like they're a middle of the pack team right now. I think they're a little better some games and a little worse some games. I'll keep them at 16. I'll try to move them up or down more next week. But the Broncos right now, they stay at 16. Number 15, I know they just got blown out of the water, but if it happens again, I will move them down around here. But I'm going to keep the Bengals in the top half. Okay, it was one game, first game without Joe Burrow. I'll give them some grace, but they moved down 3 spots, and if that happens again, they're going to move down at least 5 or 6. Number 14, I got the Seattle Seahawks. They move up 3 spots from 17 to 14. Very nice win over New Orleans. That's the definition of a good team getting the job done against a team they should beat. I wanted Arizona to do that week 1. I said that. They didn't. Well, they won, but they didn't do what Seattle did. Seattle did it. They moved up. They could keep moving up if they keep playing the way they do. Good start to the season overall, though, for Seattle. Number 13, I got the Vikings. They move up 2 spots. They looked much better this week. They're like the Bengals, but they looked good without their quarterback. The Vikings have a really talented roster. I'd like to keep them around this range, and we'll have to see how they play. But I know Carson Wentz is playing next week, so will they build off it? And we'll have to see how JJ is when he gets back. Number 12, I got the Colts. They move up 6 spots. They move up a lot. I said last week the Colts are a good team. I just needed to see one more game from them. They put up 41. Now they move up 6. If they do that again, they will move into the top 10. But right now I got the Daniel Jones-led Colts at number 12. Daniel Jones' old team at 30. Number 11, I got the Niners. I know they won, but they still moved down 2 spots because I believe the Commanders, who I'm going to have at number 10, I think are a little better. Niners have a lot of injuries right now, unfortunately, and they barely beat the Cardinals. I know injuries, but that's a big reason why they're at 11. So San Francisco, still a good team, but I'm going to put them at 11 for now. Number 10, I'm going to have the Commanders. I think the Commanders are solid. I think they're well-rounded offensively. I like Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt at running back, and we'll have to see how they keep playing, but right now they're doing pretty good. Number 9, I'm going to put the Kansas City Chiefs. They won, but it wasn't the greatest. Giants had every opportunity to win that game, but they messed up themselves. Chiefs, they're the 9th team in the league, and if they lose to Baltimore in a bad way, they are moving down more. I am giving them grace because they are the Chiefs, but if they do that, I will put Indy above them, led by Daniel Jones. We move into the top 8 now. Number 8 is Tampa Bay. I don't like them, but I respect them. I think they're doing really good so far. The 3-0, first team in Super Bowl era to win their first 3 games by game-winning field goals, but they're a good team overall. A lot of depth on offense, defense. They're a scary team, so they're number 8. They move up 2 spots. Number 7, a lot of things changed this week. I know a lot didn't change the last few weeks, but I finally decided to move a lot of things around here. Ravens go to 7. I know it wasn't a terrible loss, but I believe the 6 teams above the Ravens are playing better than them, and they will beat better teams. Ravens move down 4 spots from 3 to 7. Number 6, I have the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers are still a really good team. A bad game, but I'm going to move them down 2 spots. Number 5, I'm going to have the Los Angeles Chargers moving up 2. They're 3-0. They're looking really, really good and consistent. They have a really good defense, really good line, really good run game. Herbert's playing really good. Chargers are looking like a really good team. They beat their 3 divisional opponents. They have a lot of momentum. Number 4, I got the Rams. Number 3, I got the Lions. Number 2, I got the Bills. Number 1, I got the Eagles. Eagles aren't moving until they lose a game. They are 3-0 right now. But these are my power rankings. I hope you enjoy. I hope that this doesn't get you too mad. This is just my opinion on where teams stand. It is 70% skill and 30% record. Maybe like 65, 35 actually. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe. Check out our TikTok and Twitch at J&D Sports Talk. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.